guys, it's Taylor. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Long time no see. I know it's been a while, but just personal things have come up. I know that that's the usual, reason for not making videos, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we're going to be back into it. I know I'm going to be starting school next Tuesday, but I'm going to have to make this one of my priorities, and I do honestly miss it. I have so many friends in the community who are posting all the time, and I have so much inspiration. Just haven't been around to do it. But today I'm going to bring you a Top 5 Wednesday, and that's hosted by Sam on Thoughts on Tomes. I will link her channel down in the description below, as well as the Goodreads group for Top 5 Wednesday. You can figure out what the future prompts are going to be and stuff like that. But today it is 5 books that you suggest reading without reading the synopsis. I've got 4 that I thought of, and then a 5th one that was recommended to me to pick up without reading the synopsis. And I will go ahead and dive on in. These are in no particular order, just my top 5 books I think you should read without reading the synopsis. So the first one is actually going to be An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I loved this book so much. Fantastic. It's such an easy read, but it does definitely have like an otherworldly fantasy military kind of thing going on for it. So the next book is actually going to be A Long Way to a Small and Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This is a sci-fi book. That's all you need to know. I loved it. It's very diverse, but there are aliens, there's space travel, there's a little bit of kind of time travel, but that's all you need to know. I just highly suggest picking up this book. It's definitely top 3 favorite reads of the year so far. Next is going to be Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. All you need to know is this is the young adult version of Game of Thrones. That's all. That's all you need to know. There's so much more going into it, but that's the description that I got that sold me on it, and it is amazing. And the last one that I came up with on my own is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This is so good. It's a high fantasy. It's a very magical read. There are summoners of different elements. You really just need to read this book if you like anything high fantasy and magical. Big components of this book that I think sold me when I originally went to pick it up. And finally, a book called Twisted by the author Andrew E. Kaufman, recommended to me by Amanda over at A Quarter Books in Love. I will link her down below. She says that this has a book with, I think she said the trigger warnings are sexual abuse, but she says it's a very dark book that you need to go in completely blind. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend that as well to everybody. That I haven't even read it, but I do plan on reading it very soon. I hope it's got a little bit of a creep to it. Like I said, I don't know anything about it at all, but it is Twisted by Andrew E. Kaufman, and it does have a trigger warning of sexual abuse. I also have a couple of honorable mentions that I was talking to Amanda. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be filming it. And she's like, mention these. So for Amanda from A Quarter Books in Love, I'm going to go ahead and give some honorable mentions. She did point out that Fruit Baskets as well as Full Metal Alchemist are 2 mangas that you definitely need to go in blind. She also suggests that any kind of thriller book, you go into blind. That is just... I think that's the general consensus for thriller books, is you always want to kind of go in not knowing what's going to be going on. And I feel like a lot of the books recently, I have had a general, this is what's going to happen, but I've never actually read the synopsis. Those are going to be my top 5 and some honorable mention for books that you need to go in without reading the synopsis. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you on Friday.